So we all know the importance of a great diet for a football player, right? Well, I'm gonna bet that you've never even considered what I'm about to tell you right now. And if you don't pay attention to what I am about to say, you are gonna be wasting hours upon hours on the training pitch, never getting anywhere near the results that you're capable of achieving. Literally, you're gonna be wasting valuable time, valuable energy, and getting nowhere near the results that you should be. Now, we all know that eating the right foods are important to maintaining good energy levels. We also know the importance for maintaining strength and muscle. And I'm also sure that you probably know lots of other physical benefits that come with having a good, healthy, balanced, and nutritious diet. Now, if you're super knowledgeable, you may even know that eating good food will help with your mood, that will help with your concentration and focus on the pitch. But despite knowing all these benefits of a good diet, I know of and have heard of so many players, specifically young players as well, even at high levels in the game, that are still binging on foods that are high in saturated fats and sugars. And the thing is, they often think they can get away with it. They can eat a couple of Snickers bars after training, and because of the high number of calories that they burn when they are training, combined with their super high, fast metabolism, they don't see an increase in body fat. So that is absolutely fine, no problems whatsoever, except it isn't fine. Just because you can't physically see the problems, there are massive problems. Now imagine you go into training today and there is another player who you're competing against to play your position in the team. Imagine at this very moment, the two of you are perfectly matched. There's nothing between you. The next 6 months of development are gonna be absolutely key for both of your progress and getting into the team. But when you turn up to training, your teammate gets the best coaches, the best analytics with his performance. They get the best advice to make improvements. They get to train on the very best pitches. And in short, everything is there to help maximize and develop them to their best potential in the quickest and the most effective time possible. Now let's imagine you turn up and the coaches say to you, you're gonna get exactly the same as them. However, they get 2 hours of intensive brilliance with the coaches. However, you're only allowed 10 minutes. And this happens day after day after day. Now, what is going to happen to your development compared to your teammates' development? And how unfair does this feel? Well, what if I told you that if your diet is high in sugary foods and saturated fats, you're actually doing this to yourself? You're the one that is imposing these limitations, not someone else. You see, when we learn, the physical process that is occurring in our brains is that millions and millions of neurons are connecting with one another. They're getting stronger, they're getting more established with the connections between each other. And the stronger and more established these connections become, the better and more established the skill that we are developing becomes within our game. Now, the big problem is that this process known as neuroplasticity, it relies on the cells in our brains being soft and adaptable. A healthy diet will assist this in being the case. Now, if your diet is healthy, full of vegetables, full of great nutrition, balanced, amazing nutrition, your brain is going to be able to maximize these improvements, maximize this strengthening and development in your brain. However, here comes the big problem with a bad diet. When you do have a diet that is high in sugary foods, high in saturated fats, it makes these cells in our brains rigid and it makes neuroplasticity much more difficult. So in a football sense, let's imagine you go out every day and you train with the approach of Cristiano Ronaldo. You train with his intelligence, his intensity. But what if alongside this brilliant training regime, you are maintaining a great diet? Now, if you're doing this, you're going to be making great progress. You're going to be able to optimize your development and make great strides towards your future. But at the same time, the exact training approach, the same intensity, the same concentration, the same intelligence, but on a bad diet. This is going to result in significantly less progress, significantly less development than it would if you had a good diet. A bad diet simply sabotages your progress in the game. So with this scenario that I gave you, with your coaches favoring your teammates' progress and stopping your progress by treating you unfairly, in effect, now that you know this information, if you continue with a bad diet, it is you that is the person that is getting in your way. It is you that is being unfair to yourself and your future development. You are the one that is sabotaging your progress. So let me know if you're gonna at least try and cut down on some of those less than healthy snacks. And if you want a great technique to reducing that bad food intake, I'm gonna put a link in the description to one of my other YouTube videos and also a link at the end of this video that will take you to a brilliant technique that you can incorporate in your life right now. Because why on earth would you want to go to all that effort on the training pitch and not be making the progress that your drive and determination deserves? Now make sure you subscribe, add a like to the video if you've enjoyed it, as I am absolutely committed to adding more and more content to level up your game.